Hey guys, so this is going to be some scrapbooking. I'm doing this pretty late at night, so if I seem to roll a little, it's probably because of that. I already pre-cut all of the papers that I plan on using with this. I'm going to be using the Doodlebug Designs ink, October 31st. This is like the strip that comes off the bottom. For all of this, I also have. This is actually, I think I got this on clearance. It was the outdated Doodlebug sticker sheet, and then this is this year's. I've used some of it in a previous layout. I really like the spiderweb one. I wish I had two of those, but I'm going to be using those to decorate once I've got everything down. So I believe I wanted it like this. So that's going to go there. This is going to go here. No, not this one. This one. Good lord. Okay. And then this one is going to go here. And these are 4x4s, so I cut down my 4x6s to fit this layout. And then I had a picture that was kind of blurry everywhere else, but I liked how it was his costume when he's in the fire truck. We went to the fire station for trick-or-treating. So I cut out one of the 2x2s. It was just this guy. And included another mini picture. So some people may not notice it, some people will. Okay, then these are 1/2-inch trims off of paper. They're two-sided, so I love that about papers because then I feel like I can use them more than once. It's not a waste of my money and that sort of thing. So I'm going to kind of show you guys what it's going to look like, and then I'll glue it all down and then we'll finish decorating. I was going to make ribbons. I'm going to trim those and put those on there somehow. And then I have these. They are 1/4 of an inch long strips. There are stars on the back of this one, which I'm not using that paper in this layout. Okay, so that's kind of roughly what it's going to end up looking like with some stickers. Of course, I already inked all the edges using my color box ink. It's this set, and I just used the black. You just pull it off. But I already did all the edges and stuff because that's kind of, I don't know, what do you call it, tedious. So I'm going to go ahead and stick down this picture because I have my marked lines there. I love using my X-Acto ruler because it helps me center everything. My mother-in-law actually got it for me. I've seen them at Walmart. I use it all the time for everything. It's amazing. So I love that. Now, I've been told I need to get an ATG, like an adhesive gun. I probably will for Christmas or something. But I also need a new paper trimmer. Life of a crafter, right? Am I right? So I've only done, I did a scrapbooking video with Scrapbook Generations kits, and actually this layout, I've done kits, they've done layouts similar to this one. Usually they do the double page layouts. So it is a mimic of one of theirs, but I just kind of change it and adapt it. If you look at my scrapbook, there are a lot of those. I got this from my planner friend. It's the My Stick. I haven't seen any refills for it though, so if she's watching this, she needs to tell me where to find the refills. But she knows I'm a scrapbooker. And Scrapbook Generation, they have a reader's gallery at the end of their magazines. They always have like a layout that they've designed, and then they want you to kind of copy it and make it your own, and then they'll publish you in their magazine. And it's an online magazine. It's totally free. It's called Create Magazine, and I got really into that, I think, over the summer. I think the last one I did was in July. It was a July 4th spread. Or layout. Sorry, I've been doing a lot of planning videos. And when you're a planner person, you call them spreads or layouts. You can call them either one. As far as I know. I don't know the rules, but do we have rules as crafters? I don't know. So anyway, so I'm in that magazine a couple of times. I think the August, I don't know. I don't know which issues I'm in. It's on my Instagram. Which, if you're not following me on Instagram, you should be. I'm Run with Craft Scissors on there as well. And I have made books for people and sold scrapbooks, like pre-done layouts. mostly for family members. Like, I did one that was for my sister-in-law and my brother. They wanted to do the Disneyland trip of their son. We'll do it later. Just trying to get the middles down as quickly as possible. It keeps sticking on the bottom. Craft struggles. Okay. We are pretty much leaving tomorrow for deer season. And I'm like, I basically don't get to craft or film for 3 days. So I want to get this done so I could probably upload it before we leave tomorrow. Because I don't like having a huge lull between. Yeah, these are two-sided too. I like to buy, when I go to buy Scrapbook pages, I used to struggle with like, okay, what am I going to use, what I'm not going to use, how can I make this into a layout. So I buy the sheet that has these and the sheet that has these. And they're two-sided. So, like this one, I didn't particularly care for what was on the back. I forget what it was. I think it was like a pattern. So I know I can use them, even if I don't like what's on them. I can use the back, if that makes sense. Okay. So I buy those. I buy the matching stickers, and then I buy about 3 sheets of the two-sided paper, depending on how many spreads or layouts I think I'm going to need. So you can see I'm using this here, and I'm using that here. But I didn't want to end it, this is white background, so I didn't want to end it with white, so that's why I put the dark purple. Technical difficulties. Okay. So we went to the fire station. I guess I can talk about that a little bit while I'm doing this. We went to the fire station because they had a huge sign on the street saying they were passing out candy, and I'm like, well, transit firemen, I think that would be cool. And I did not expect at all what they did for us. They invited us in, and they loved his costume, and they called all the guys over to come see him, and they just thought it was the coolest thing that he was a fireman. So they were like, hey, you want to come on into the station and take pictures of you and the family with the fire truck? And we were like, are you sure? And they're like, yeah, we're not busy. I was like, okay. And then it was funny because I was actually telling one of my coworkers this story, and she was like, yeah, our firemen in our town are so awesome, because like they were doing a fireman party for her grandson's birthday, and they ran into some firemen when they were buying stuff for the party at the store or whatever, and she gave them their address and they said, oh, we'll come by if we have time. And she was like, really? And they were like, yeah. So she gave them their address. They did come by, and they gave all the kids rides up and down the street in their fire truck. That's amazing. So, and we've run into them before in the grocery store, and they always hand out, which I have. I want to use, maybe, I don't know. They gave my son one of these. They give these out to you if you run into them in the grocery store, at least in my town. I live in Springfield, Missouri. It's a pretty big town. The size of like 2 of the towns I lived in California together. So, I think it's a big town. Okay. I love how purple is a Halloween color. I don't remember purple being a Halloween color when I was a kid, but it definitely is now, and I love it. And I know I'm wearing a purple sweatshirt while I'm doing this, and this is purple, so you're probably thinking her favorite color is purple. It's not. It's pink and green. But I think it's really cool to have other colors to be able to use, and the green. I mean, everything used to be just black and orange, I swear. Now they call that like vintage Halloween. Like, oh, I'm old. But this is just a single spread, and you can also, basically I flipped this arrangement if I want to do a 2-page similar to this, so that it's a double page layout and they kind of coordinate. So I didn't do these already because I kind of wanted to show you in case you needed to know. So that's two-sided. Isn't that cute? Okay, but I'm going to use stickers. So I just fold it, match it up. I fold it and kind of pinch it how far I want to cut it. And I just cut. So then you end up with a perfect little ribbon. I'm going to ink that. And if you have trouble inking the edge, I just fold it a little and ink it. And that ended on a black, so it doesn't really matter, but I ink it anyway. Okay, so this is going to go on here. That looks weird because it's like kind of lined up. Okay, so that's going to go like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one at a slant so it's not matchy-matchy. And I need to ink the end of this one. I even pulled out my Halloween washi tape, thinking, oh, I might use that to trim my page, and then I went through the hassle of making those, so I don't even know. Okay, let's get these done. And I've been scrapbooking since, oh gosh, about when I met my husband. We met in 2006. So yeah, it's been a long time. But it was like my scrapbooking, it's amazing how much like your scrapbooking changes. Should I do that? Or should I space it out? I think I'm going to do that. It's amazing how much your scrapbooking changes and the style that you have. Because normally this is not what I would do. I would just like frame pictures with the background of patterned papers, you know. And it was cute and it captured the memory, so it did its job of scrapbooking, you know. But I feel like I put more effort into planning my layouts. And obviously I always have my Target dollar spot pencils. Okay, so I have these stickers I'm going to use. Lots of different ones to choose from. I do want to cover up, his face got blurred out in my picture, so that looks hideous. So I'm definitely going to want to make some sort of something going on there. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to use this Halloween haunted house, because the fence is purple. So it's going to clash with that purple, so it's probably not going to go in the spread. I still have another set of Halloween pictures I need to scrapbook. That one has tags and doodads and things. So, and I wanted to save the pumpkin patch because there's Trent painting a pumpkin. I think I'm going to use this one. I wish I had more titles, like a big title sticker, but it doesn't. I actually saw this in a planner video. The Jolly Fat Elf, she used these in her planner spread, and I was like, yeah, I need that in my scrapbook. So I ran to my Scrapbook Generation store, and sure enough, they had that layout, and I was like, excited. So that was fun. I need to figure out what I'm going to do here. I really do. Oh no. I don't know what I'm going to do. Put the moon there. Some stars. And then I like the little kitty cat, and there's no kitty cat on here. And there's two on this page, and this one's a girl kitty cat. I'm going to put her on here. I want to cover up the tree. The ratio is totally funny. I don't think that Junior Fire Marshall sticker is going to make it on here. Unless I put it over that guy's face. But I feel like it's so shiny, it's just going to look weird on my spread. Layout. Whatever. Okay, I think I'm going to put a ghost over him. As weird as that sounds. Is that weird? It clearly looks like I'm covering him up because you can see his hands holding the bowl. Katie. But this guy is so happy, and it's like the fireman. So, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go with it. I don't want to see the blurriness. It looks funky. There's little owls on this layout on my stickers too. They're super cute. I'm going to take the purple spider over here. And then I like the trick or treat tab. These are weird. You like fold them over and tear them off. And then I'm like, oh god, what if I tear the sticker? So I'm like afraid of doing. So bear with me a second. I'm gonna put that right here. See, I can see the white from the tears, and I have to cut it off because it looks funky. So I don't think this is really gonna have a title. There, trick or treat. I already have the word Halloween on there. I don't know what to do with the ones with holes in them. That kind of weirds me out. Like those. This is spooky. I can't read it. I'm gonna put the treat one on there too because who's getting treats? And there's not a lot of like decorative stickers on here. It's like I know it's Halloween. I know what this will look like. That is too wide for what I was thinking. Don't like it. Let's go back on the page. Okay, so I think that's all I'm gonna do. I think it looks cute. It's kind of small, but I like it. I like these tags, but I'm like, what do I do with the hole? I don't know what to do with the hole. Maybe I'll just stick it under. Or just not tear. I don't know. It's black, so I want to put it on there. I don't like it. So, no, I think that's it. I think that's the spread I'm going to go with. And then I like to take like a black marker and I'll write in the date and location and stuff. So when I'm old, then it'll all be in there. So I kind of want to zoom in and look on that. I just thought those characters were so cute. I like the tree. Wow, my lighting just kind of like flickered on there really bad. Spooky. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just put it in a comment below and I respond pretty quickly because they go straight to my phone. Except for probably if you're commenting this weekend because I'm not going to have reception pretty much. So give it a like and please subscribe, especially if you'd like to see more of these kind of freelance videos where I've kind of already trimmed the paper and it's ready to go. You guys can just see how I scrapbook and give you guys simple layout ideas as far as that goes, because this one is 1 inch and this one just is a bit bigger. I didn't measure those, by the way, so if you're asking about that. So thanks for watching.